What's up, y'all? So, whoever I'm speaking to, you'll know if I'm speaking directly to you. There's a lot of things that's going on around you, a lot of negative things that's going on, a lot of negative things that's happening in the world around your surroundings and your environment. This shit look like the ghetto, talking about the ghetto, sweet, sweet, funky ghetto. There's a lot of negative projection going on around you. There's a lot of negative energy around you. There's a lot of negative people trying to remind you of who you used to be and what you used to do. There, anything to keep your ass down, they with the program. However, you cannot deny the fact that you are still brilliant. You can't deny it. You just got that chip installed in you, a brilliance chip. You just a chip B3. You just brilliant like that. You are going to be putting a lot of things into perspective. But the things that you put into perspective are not to be activated on. They are not to be active right now because you're so brilliant. You understand right now if you launch this that it wouldn't work in your favor because you're somewhat down, not as down as others, medium high up, but you understand that in order to produce this brilliancy of you, this extensive of you, that it has to be born when people can afford that. When people can pay you up front, when people can pay in advance. Like, you're not confused about what you doing. You're not confused about your idea. You're not confused about how it'll take off, but you're so brilliant that you understand the timing and you understand that the timing is not right. Like, how can somebody feed into that or support that or take care of that when they barely have money for the wife or they barely have money for the kids? They barely have money for themselves. They barely have money for the dogs. As a matter of fact, they've cut out a lot of extra I be using these big words that I don't even know how to pronounce. A lot of extra curriculum because they couldn't afford that. But you understand that you are on to something. So you're just putting things in perspective, You're not spending no money. It's just something. Business is booming up here. Even though business ain't booming out in the streets. Business is booming up here. But it's just a matter of timing when you set that thing out. Because let's be honest, with all this shit going on right now, the wrong president in the office, which I still love, with the wrong president in the office, with SNAP benefits getting cut and Medicaid doing what it's doing, the elderly is getting affected by the SNAP benefits, and mom and daddy getting affected, and kids getting affected by it. Just wouldn't be the right time to come out with this voila. It just wouldn't be the right time to come out with this brilliant idea. It is brilliant. She is banging. It just wouldn't be a time because nobody could compensate for that. Nobody could. You want to know where folks is that say, I'm going to support you. I'm going to take care of you. I got your back. You know I'm coming to. Folks is in the corner crying in the hole. They can't even come out their house because their wife is jumping on them because they didn't bring formula home. They didn't bring Pampers home. They didn't bring dog food home. Baby, I know some folks' wives went off on their ass because they didn't bring fried chicken home. You own the break of brilliance because you are a brilliant person and brilliance does what brilliance do. brilliance does what brilliance does. And the fact that you understand that you are brilliant, but you're not brilliant right now, you're brilliant when the time comes to be brilliant, makes you even more brilliant. You'll know when it's time to release that. You'll know when it's time to let that out. It's so brilliant that people can't afford that, but they'll rob Peter to pay Paul to be able to afford that. But right now, there's something about you that something don't feel right about when you know people are not in a good space, or not in a good place, or not in a good headspace. It's something about you that won't let you flaunt your wealth in front of other people. It doesn't feel right to you. I think it's more about the way you got the things that you have. You know, people look at you like you some type of god, or you some type of goddess or something, but they don't know. For you to carry a 5,000 Louis Vuitton purse around, for you to be able to drive a $200,000 car around, you got your head cracked. You got everything except dropped in the casket. You are brilliant, and you have a brilliant idea, and you are so brilliant that you know that brilliance doesn't come out until everyone around you is brilliant. I love your nature because you don't like people to be jealous of you. You don't like people to be envious of you at a time where people are starving, at a time where people are hungry, at a time that people are trying to figure it out, at a time that people are in need, whether that be in a need of word, a need of money, a need of prayer, a need of sacrifice, a need of anything. You don't like... I'm going to tell you what the coldest shit about your ass is, whether you know it or not. You like to blend in with the poor, and you more poor than the poor. Whoa, let me get off this, baby. I was about to catch up. Oh, babe. Oh, I'm about to catch up. Let me get off here. Stay brilliant and keep up and watch the timing, because when it's time for you to come out, when the time is right, you're going to explode.